Hi, my name is Akiva Goldman. I'm an attorney with Goldman and Associates. And today, after July 4th, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about fireworks and fireworks injuries. By the way, if you find this interesting and you want to learn more about this, please subscribe to our channel. The fireworks industry is really popular around certain legal holidays. And they're selling fireworks, they're selling them on the roadside. These pyrotechnical devices are dangerous. Like anything involving fire, you can believe that in the wrong hands, this can be really hazardous to the people who operate them, to the people who handle them, and to the people around them. Obviously, everybody hopes that these will be handled properly and there won't be any problems. But if you have been injured as a result of a firework, either misfiring or somebody negligently handling it and it causes a fire and you get hurt, anything in any way, the first thing you need to do is, of course, you got to take care of your personal health. You got to take care of your personal safety and your medical affairs. So go to the hospital, go to the emergency room, take care, get that stabilized. You have to understand that even though these cases are time sensitive, they're not that time sensitive that you can't take care of your injuries first. Take care of your injuries first, go to the emergency room, resolve that. In a couple days though, when things stabilize, what you should do is reach out to an attorney who handles these kind of cases. It should be someone who deals a lot in personal injury, and it should be a person who has handled cases involving the failure of pyrotechnics and fireworks and other devices in the past. When you have an injury like this, there's several things you got to take into account. It's not just about, oh, I went to the doctor, I went to the hospital, I got a bill, who's going to pay for it? That's really a small part of this, because in most cases involving this, in our firm's experience, what you're dealing with is the residual problems, the scarring, the post-traumatic stress disorder, the mental anguish associated with injuries and burns and whatnot. And that's something that will live long after your bill is over and dead. So it's not about, I got an $800 medical bill that's going to pay for it. I mean, sure, that's part of it, but the scar that you have, the scar which serves as a daily reminder of the event, that's something that is compensable under the law, because that is a function of your pain and suffering, your mental anguish, your gross disfigurement. And in that situation, it's very important that you get to a lawyer, that you explain to the lawyer what you have, what you've been through, what's going on. And then the lawyer will advise you what your rights are and what you should be doing. A case like this is usually something that requires the filing of a lawsuit in the circuit court. Now, I want to tell you, what I'm telling you now, of course, I'm talking to you after July 4th of 12/21, but even if you've had injuries from 12/20, for example, that you never spoke to a lawyer about, you never did anything about, and now you're looking at yourself and you're saying, gee, look what happened. It's still something you should follow up on. If you have questions about that, call us. We'll tell you whether or not you have a viable case. If it's a new case, even if it's an old case, it might still be viable, and that's something very important to follow up on. So if you have any questions about that, reach out, and of course, we'll be glad to help you out.